Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the daily Nipah Rika Frude Simulator 26. And get yourself here at socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. It's as free as a Rika. Oh, Rika back in the I mean, it's 75 degrees here today, so I mean it's fitting. And yeah, Beetlejuice is such a good movie. That part always just cracks me up. Yeah, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit here. Nice straight. It's not gonna last this warm for long, but nice fucking model. Honk honk. Alright, couple ask him if he's qualified. Oh, I don't remember the whole line there, but he's like... He goes off on, like, this perfect little, He did... Oh, God, he did such a good job in that movie. That is a double triple. What's up, mobbit hobbit gobbit gobbit hobbit gobbit hobbit mobbit hobbit gobbit gobbit hobbit mob? How you doing? I seem to be mostly uncongested now, which is good. Boo, boo, boo. One second, y'all. One second. Alright, sorry about that. Here we are. Got a little distracted. I got that marathon going on and stuff. Oh, thank you, Smoking Bill. Squibs. Look at that cutie. What are you doing today, Squibs? How are you? Ooh, I didn't know RLCS was on. That's some of the most entertaining game watching experiences. Is just high-end Rocket League players. It's poetic. It's beautiful. I think so. I think it is because I understand how hard it is of what they're doing. Like, you watch the pros, it makes it look like the game is easily played through the air, when it absolutely is not. Rocket League has some of the highest skill ceiling in any game I've played, and the pros make it look absurdly easy to pull off these crazy in-air moves and bounces off walls and stuff. Like, it's such a cool game. Yeah, ballet is an actual great way of saying high-end Rocket League. It's Yo, what up, Armagite? Good to have you here. Lurking Armagite been lurking strong lately, and we like that. Two teams I'm cheering for both in the finals. Yeah, that's called a win-win. That's awesome. It's not necessarily a win-win for them, but my goodness, is a win-win for the audience. Man, I love high-end Rocket League. Same. I'm sure if I sat and practiced it as much as I play games all day, I'd probably be pretty fucking good at it, but I don't know if I'd ever be as good as some of the professionals. Like, it's a game you have to sink thousands upon thousands of hours of practicing. Yeah, exactly. Pros play pretty much as I stream every day. Hey, Nate Toad, how's it going? 15 to 20k hours, that's true. Like, you have to put in the hours to be good at Rocket League. And that's why it's just so crazy when you watch a high end. Like, I like Rocket League. I put in like 1,000 hours myself, and I'm still one of those people who finds the ball in the corner and is like, okay, oh, I missed it. But on the flip side, I'll hit a pretty sweet aerial shot every now and again. 12,000 hours in Minecraft, very nice. Oop, that's a straight. I think I just have 12,000 hours in streaming these days. Maybe that vehicles can backflip on command. Too true, too true. You just gotta get used to driving IRL. Like that, and then you can like IRL Rocket League. I despise driving. Just press B to fix it. I've got 2,000 hours in RL, and it's by far the most hours I've got on any Steam game. That's awesome. That's awesome. Did it start out on Steam? Oh, there's a trip dub. Okay, what's the release? Like, I remember it went free after a while. I didn't know if it was originally a Steam game or not. I was trying to remember. Epic, that's it. Okay. That's right. I never picked it up on Epic because I purchased it on Steam many, many moons ago. I was always a little sad that all the cool loot box things I got just got turned into, oh, you can buy this for 20 bucks or something. What's up, X-Gemini? 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 It did cost money back then. Yeah, it was purchasable at first, but they made it free to play after a while, which I think was a good move for the game. The Epic Game Store is only to pick up free games every now and again, and I don't even do that anymore. Never see me play a game you know? Do you know Magic the Gathering? I've been playing that a lot. I play XCOM, I play... that's another straight. I play Rico Fruit Simulator, which is free, and you should get it. Yo, ding dong, you. Yeah, I've been playing Magic the Gathering a lot the last week. Used to be playing Rim World. One of these days, X-Gemini, you gotta give it time. The MTG I've been playing is from the years like 93 to 95 or something like that. After the standard opening 30-minute Nipah, yeah. There's a triple-double. when Fallen Empires came out, I had a Thallid deck. I loved it. It was terribly slow and could easily be beaten, but I loved it. Double triple. Nicely done, Rika. Oh, in the XCOM game? I play a Warhammer mod. And we're playing as Tau right now. And I don't until 6 months later. My brain goes, not, yeah, exactly. So, Kabil. And my brain will be like, oh. Oh, yeah, I'll check that out now. RimWorld sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. It does. But I can't get consumed in another thing while I'm consumed in too many other things. Plus, XCOM is, the YouTube audience fucking is there for XCOM. So I like to keep a steady maintaining of XCOM. Like, for instance, my Magic video from today has 49 views. My XCOM video from yesterday has almost 500. They like the XCOM there, and I don't blame them. Honk, honk. Nice fucking that's a near Potsy, you little brat. Still on that shit. Oh, that's the 100th near Potsy. You are such a brat. It's like due to the fact that not many knows that Rosigma exists. Yeah. It's that, but I've also been uploading XCOM content to my YouTube for like years now, consistently. So it's kind of caught on. And XCOM on YouTube is good because you can skip all the parts you don't want to see, basically. You put up an 8-hour video that people can just scrub through the parts that they want to see, or just put it in the background or something as they're doing other stuff, or, you know, whatever reason. But I think it just works well, and there's just not a whole lot of classic XCOM content going up all to the time on YouTube. And I think that's just how my channel's kind of popping. Honk! No, not quite. I don't know if I've ever played that. What's up, Zest? I know, right? It's just it's a pitiful day of streaming. God damn it, warned me. You can beat it in a single stream. Okay, okay. It's like 3 hours or less. So that's really short, okay. I just remember the memes behind it. But this morning, in my Discord, Smoke and Bill... let me go to it real quick. Smoke and Bill says... I was talking about the January Marathon. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in the finale. Honk, honk. I don't know why I said that, but... That's how the direct reference to Beetlejuice happened. Oh, that sounds fun. Yo, hey, what's going on, Toleran? Our current Black Wizard in our MTG run. Because I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's ball. The black deck's coming around really well. Like, it started really well. That is a Triptib. Gotta say that XCOM has been one of the best games ever released on the genre, and with mods, it's like playing a new game all over again. Yep, I agree. And the devs that work on the Rosigma mod, like they put so much work into it. There's consistent updates every single day. That is crazy. And this has been going on for years. And I feel like I can also help, like, but just one playtest, but two, get some eyes on it as well. And I think that's part of my YouTube has gotten to that point. And so a lot of YouTubers like watching it. Like, I'll get thousands, and these are for like non-video constructed VODs essentially that I'm putting up there. If I had any brain that could edit, I could probably have a lot of viewers on YouTube, like a lot, with XCOM content, but I just can't. I spend too much time streaming, and when I'm done streaming, I have to shut up for a while. That's a straight. If I could pay an editor to do something, maybe, but I don't have money for that. And I'm not going to have somebody edit for some for free. XCOM is the genre? Yeah, kind of. It came out, what, 94? Like, what a game. Like, yeah, the original 94 release is, like, crazy small and, you know, there's not a whole lot to it, but, like, it still came out then. Like, the whole game and concept itself. And OXCE just kind of helps it maintain. You know XCOM, yeah, exactly. XCOM is kind of the... I only played the PS1 release with a controller. What's up, Wayhat? Oh man, that's the game that got me into it. I can't hate it, but man, going back to it, I would probably hate trying to play through that. When the world will end, XCOM will be rediscovered in thousands and thousands of years. They will unearth all our old videos. I saw you put together a pretty long speedrun. I didn't get a chance to check it out yet, but I saw you put together a pretty long speedrun I had. And I also find it highly amusing that your response to me was like, yeah, you speedran, you had the record in this game like 8 years ago. I completely forgot. What's up, Grimmeth? How you doing? Nipah, Rika. Think about trying XCOM again. I never know what game to start with. I mean, the 2012 XCOM is probably a lot friendlier, but it just plays so different. So it just depends on what you're looking for. I always compare it from Fallout 1 and 2 to Fallout 3, New Vegas, and so on. Technically the same series, just very different games, played very differently. But I have a lot of love for the 2012 XCOM. I think that's a ton of fun. It's just, I like the inventory management aspect of classic COM. Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas is probably the best new Fallout, quote unquote. Had some of the coolest weapons. The combat was a lot better than it was in Fallout 3. Doraemon on PC Engine, mostly really easy, just long. Yeah. It looked fun. Still loved, while others less so. Yeah, I think New Vegas is when they hit their peak. And Toad molding. I was like, excuse me? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Whew. I'm used to typing Toad here. Todd Bald Howard. I never played through 4. Much of it. I did play a little bit of it. And the bit I enjoyed, that is a 4 house, but it seems like I watched a lot of videos about it. It seems like your dialogue choices just don't mean anything in that game, and that is like a huge part of what classic Fallout is. Like, you can make the bad decisions if you want to make the bad decisions. You know, that's kind of how it's supposed to work. Of course, not something mod's getting broken right now. Pitfall 2 was fun, though. I just saw the record had a couple mistakes, so went for it. That game is really... It is! Like, I think Pitfall 2 is, like, probably the most impressive Atari game. Like, it's absurdly impressive for the, you know, what it had to deal with. And it has a freaking banger of a song in it, too. Do, 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 do. It's good. Oh, one sec. King of Atari, gritty reboot of adventure. They keep the same graphics. Extra chip to help with. Oh, okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. I don't think I ever owned Pitfall 2. Rod Perlman would play one of the dragons. I mean, I'd be all up for a gritty reboot of something silly like that, but you know it's just going to be full of AI nonsense, and it's just not going to have any love put into it. We have the technology. Yeah, right? Isn't that just the bitter truth at the end? Did it happen? I don't remember. There's that recent Pac-Man Metroidvania? Oh shit. I wonder if that's Shadow Labyrinth? Is that what it's called? I gotta see this really quick. Shadow Labyrinth is a 2D action platformer and a genre-twisting alternate take on the iconic Pac-Man. As the swordsman, you wake on a mysterious planet amidst relics of wars past. To survive, you will discover secrets, consume your enemies, and grow. Great aspect. Oh shit! He got mixed reviews, a lot of them. Most are negative reviews, it seems like. But hey, that doesn't mean it's bad. It could be fun. But in general, if it's getting mixed, usually that's a bad idea. It's $30? I did not see that price tag. And again, I wouldn't mind paying for something like that if it was done really well. Doesn't seem like this one is done that well. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it just needs to catch on. Or maybe it just needs a few patches or something. There's a straight. Like, I don't know. I don't know anything about the game, but it's fairly unpopular. There's only 245 total reviews, I think. But just maybe it needs to be patched a little bit or something. Let's read a review. I want to like it given the plot and how massively hyped this game was, but after a couple hours of early gameplay, I can't. It just feels so redundant and like too much going back and forth and grinding to figure out how to get around dead ends. I want to check it out, wait for a really good sale, but so far I'm disappointed with it and would not recommend it. The mixed sentiment is certainly justified. Wow. It looks cool, though. Someone with 87 hours in hated it. Yeah, I'll wait for a sale to probably check it out and see what I think. But overall, it's not looking great. Like, games like this, especially Metroidvanias, that's straight. You can usually go by the reviews to say, like, I mean, but at the same time, Silksong only got mostly positive, if not overwhelmingly positive, which is fine, but, like, that's double triple. But I fucking love Silksong, and a lot of the negatives for that for difficulty. This doesn't look so much like difficulty negatives. Another straight. God damn, Rika, you are on a fucking roll today. Everything you need from the videos, for sure. But I do like to see what the reasoning behind all the negatives is. Not so much that it's getting negatives, just why is it getting so many negatives. Like, I don't see a game that's mixed and be like, oh god, I can't play that. But I am curious as to why it's getting so mixed, especially for something so hyped. Well, that's a near victory right there. Maybe about someone buying a direct sequel to one of the very toughest platforms released recently and expecting it to be anything other than extremely hard, right, Torin? Almost apotheosis, Rika. Ain't that the truth, Grimmeth? Ain't that the truth? But I mean, again, I don't hate how it looks so much, just you know, again, I'd have to check it out myself. I love the idea. For sure. I'd be much more curious to hear anybody's here's opinion on it if they had it. The thing about Hollow Knight is that it handles difficulty well most of the time. There's no real penalty for dying. You spend a minute, yeah. The thing with Silksong is I think it's very front-loaded with difficulty, is why a lot of people were upset by it. I found later to be much easier. I need to start more new games! God damn it, Squibs. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing Into the Breach as well. Which is also really fun. Into the Breach is like a mini XCOM thingy. It's got a cool like that. Difficulty stuff is what's so much fun about the games. Yeah, again, I agree with you. I think Silksong is like massively front-loaded in difficulty though, with the way how many things deal 2 damage to you, and you don't really get enough health to deal with that for a while. But I just think it's so front-loaded with it, and that's really off-putting for a lot of players. But also, it's just harder in general. Like, the platforming is a lot harder, I'd say, in Silksong. The areas are a lot bigger in, like, open space and stuff. Less tunnelish. It's less... Like, there's just so much in its design. It's insanity, I bet. Well, the thing with Silksong, I think you have to constantly do the jump sprint, which would drive me nuts. It gives the impression of building off the end of the first game rather than starting over. Yeah. I think it's great. I love the hell out of Silksong. But it is tough, and a lot of people just don't like it when it's that tough, and that's understandable. If they're not having fun with it, they're not having fun with it. Bing, ding, ding, Rika Fruit Day. Boop boop boo, we do boo 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 boo. God, yeah, when you start getting juiced up in that game, like, the movement is so cool. I think the movement's much more, like, higher skill ceiling in the second one. Because Hollow Knight's a bit easier to control. A little more standard in the genre, I think, to where Hornet is, like, fucking flying all over the place. There won't be much different opinions on difficulty in an XCOM stream, though. Yeah, I guess that's true. I love difficulty. I love feeling the like the challenge. I don't like it when it feels overbearing, so I can understand why some people consider Silksong to be overbearing, especially in the beginning. It's just really hard in the beginning. And there's some long run backs in Silksong as well. But overall, I think Silksong is something you have to get adjusted to. If this was released on Steam as this mod, there would be plenty of bitchy reviews. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Looks at the Power 9 lost an ante and shrugs. Hey, sometimes you gotta keep moving. We did lose our Ancestral Recall, which was a bit unfortunate in our first playthrough. That playthrough was fun. I had so much fun. Alright, last roll of the day, possibly, Rika. Let's see what you got. And that is gonna be it. Thank you all so much for joining for another Daily Nipah. And remember, you can get it yourself here at SoxMadePeopleSexy.net/games.itch.io. It is free. And until next time, thank you for watching. I appreciate that a lot. Please like and subscribe. I also appreciate that. Positive vibes. And remember...